Cal's Crafts. Welcome back if you've been before, and hi if this is your first time. I thought I would share my kitting up of my afternoon tea by Diamond Art Clubs, ready for winter with DAC that Rachel Ray and Wolfpack Diamond Painting are running on Facebook. So they said anything wintry. Well, who doesn't like a nice hot cup of tea on a winter's day? So I decided on afternoon tea because I was dying to do a Randall Spangler canvas. So got my candle lit for everybody that needs it. I've got me what's it called, my tray with to put all the dirty drills or bad drills in. I'm going to be using some Whimsical Daisy wax. So I've got me It's Coffee Time, Lavender Dreams and Through the Woods. I thought I might use them on this one. I've got me Cover Minder from the Bad Shack UK. I don't give a crap. I was going to get my Foxy one out, but I thought I'd be a good girl. I've got my Harbour Freight. I've got baggies for the ones that won't fit in the Harbour Freight. And I've got a cup of coffee, one of these coffees out of a bag. I'm still not sure whether I like coffee from a bag. Like, you know, like a tea bag. Yeah, very strange. But it will do because I've got no coffee in. So it's either that or no coffee. Right. So, get it all out. Is that everything? I think that's everything in the box. Yep. So tip that to the side. So we've got our stickers, which I'm going to be using. See, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, folkies. These are this is one of the Draglins. Right, let me see which one this one is. They are fanciful creatures, including... Oh, no, hang on, let me read it. The Draglin Story. Welcome to Omalandia, a magical place that exists just beyond a mirror's reflection. Pippa sent me this, Pippa Brown, because I wasn't sure how to tell the difference, so she sent me the story. Mirrors are doorways between Omalandia and our world. I haven't pronounced that right, but hey-ho. It is home to many fanciful creatures, including many types of dragon. Dagmar and Dewey, the Draglin twins, are one type, and that's what Randall Spangler draws. They are smart and mischievous and almost as big as a house cat. The way to tell the twins apart is by the number of balls on the end of their tails. I think that should be bells, not balls. I would think they're bells, do you? I always thought they were bells, but they say balls in here, but I don't know. And the number of bumps on their cheeks. Oh, right, so it says Dagmar has 4 on hers and her brother Dewey has 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is Dewey. So we have Dewey. The small dragons with wings are called teacup dragons, and they flutter around and sleep in teacups at night. You know, the little ones that he does? The large dragon with big wings is called Elder. He is a very wise and wonderful storyteller. All dragons in Omalandia love chocolate, especially in chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate is a rare and precious treat that doesn't exist in Omalandia. To find chocolate, they come through mirrors into our world, and when they take the chocolate back, it cannot be saved or it will evaporate. The only way to enjoy it is to eat it and share it. Draglins also love sparkly things, and they use colourful marbles like money. So when you find a marble where there used to be a cookie, you've probably been visited by a Draglin. I could try that, couldn't I? Nick the cookies and just put a marble and blame the Draglins. So yeah, so that's mine. So that's what I've decided to do. So I thought, so I finished my mum's, and I've also got a little sticker as well. So I finished my mum's. Let me move that candle before I burn my canvas or something. So I finished my mum's last night. So Millie emptied the containers for me, bless her, because I was doing something else. It was quite late when I finished. So I'm going to unwrap this. Look, isn't it beautiful? I've got the kit there. I've got all the diamonds. I'm just going to put that to the side for now, because we'll put a drill or two on it maybe. And this is what we've got. How many colours was it? Something ridiculous, wasn't it? 50 colours. Chuck that to the side. Have we got sharp scissors? Yes. That's the pens, pot of pens by the side of me as well. We do need pens. They're the ones that obviously want to join in. So I don't know if there's a right way, a wrong way, or what. So 1, 3, 4. Are we going to be able to do it in order, do you think, or should we just, oh, let's just do it. Let's just go through each one and then we can rearrange them after, can't we? Because we're not going to have, I could do with two sets of these, but hey ho. And then we need to, I need to cut these out, so I bet everybody else has got all theirs kitted up, haven't they? All done, ready to go. But never mind. We don't mind, do we? Right, so number 138. So it's there. So I'm just gonna, hope you can see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Number 2 is number 2. Yes, Diamond Art Club. That's the way it should be. Except, look, I was just going to say, but number 9 is number 5. Why didn't they put number 5 as 5? Number 6 is 17. I was going to say they've done really well then, but they've let themselves down on them too. Sorry. Numbers should match. It makes it so much easier because people like me make mistakes. I see 6 and then I'll pick up the number 6. So that's it. They're all sticky. Just take the back off. I've got the lid of the candle, so I'll put my scraps in there. Open it up. That one there. Ooh, and its ABs look so pretty. And then I'm going to use this bag to put the scraps of them in. That's the plan. Look at them sparkly sparklies. Oh, it's so nice. So what have we got next? 3609. 3609. Up there. I'm hoping to be sent some more of these in the post. So what I might do is just kit up the 24 that I've got here for now. But have a look on the canvas. Which side do you start? Do you start top left, top right, bottom left or bottom right? Now I start on bottom right. So let's have a look what colours we need. So we will need S and A. There's the S, which is 3733. So we definitely need them, which is there. Oh look, there's the other AB, green. I'm definitely putting them in a pot. So number 44. 44. You seeing this? I don't know whether you are on. Because I don't want you seeing my belly. You don't need to be seeing my belly. There. I got a nail on that side, but I broke that nail right down to the quick last week. So maybe please know I went to the opticians this morning, and I'm going to have a new pair of driving glasses, and I've got to have a new pair of readers and close work glasses. So hopefully when they come, be about 10 days, I should be able to see a little bit better. He said they're still not working together, so he's increased the one lens and the other lens slightly to try and get them to match more. But I don't know. I don't know whether they will or won't, but he said we'll give it a try. My eyesight's not too bad, he said. It's just that because they're not working together and they're not focusing, and that's where I'm having the difficulty, because my eyes won't focus together. So I'm straining them. But yeah, there's some beautiful frames, but the ones I wanted would be like £400 or £500 each. So I just went for the budget range, £85 a pair. Well, the one was 85, the other one was 120, the budget range, and then I had to have £10 coating on each of them. So it's £219 was the cheapest I could get for the 2 pairs that I needed, because I've got to have coating on them because I'm clumsy. So I don't want to be paying that out on my glasses and then scratch them and have to have different glasses. Oh, hang on. Stay there. Just checking that isn't one of the girls, because it's girls' dinner hour at the moment. Oh, I wondered what that noise was then. Did you hear it? It's like, oh no. So we want to 32. So 32 is 961. What's the bet? And it'll be the last one. 963. It's a pink, so let's just go for the pinks. 917. That's that one. 961. So this is when you wish you had more containers. That's okay. We work with what we've got. This is what I always tell you all, innit? Just go with what you've got. It's like watching paint dry, isn't it? Watching Cal trying to get the backing off a blinking. But it is easier than getting me sellotape out and to sellotape each one onto there. So I can't grumble. I can't grumble at all. So wait, you're all shouting at me now, telling me you can't do that. You've got to kit it all up in one go. Guess what? Until I can get some more containers, because I just thought I put them in the bags. I haven't got a basket to put them in the bags because Jessie's got the one, Lily's got the other one, plus the other Harbour Freight, because she's got 2 on the go. Or was that one Jessie's? I don't know. And she hasn't done yet, quite finished the one. She hasn't got much to do on it though. So Mama's got to make do with what she's got. So we want 648, which is supposed to be a light pink. Okay. The only one I know of by heart is no pink hairs there. Nope. Ah, it's not a light pink, it's a brown. Duh. I wonder I couldn't find it in the pink, because it's not a pink, it's a blinking brown. And you lot didn't tell me, did you? I don't think so. Could we fit the two in, but we can't. So put that one in the side there. What number have we got next? A plus sign is in that corner, which is number 36. And I think that's a grey brownie. Grey brownie. That's a wide range, isn't it? What would you say it is? That colour in there, what would you say? Beige? Brown? Very similar to that one we've just done, isn't it? That's probably why they're together, because it's shading. Right. What number is it? 3024. This has got to be 3 10s and 3 7s. We all know what they are. .3024. Do you know what, my brain? I said to Gran, if I had a good working brain, I'd be useful. There it is. There it is. As I say to Lily, there it is. So you can all just sit back, listen to me prattling on while I'm doing the kitting up. I might make some mince pies after I've done this as well. I think Trees might have sent me some in my car, so I'm hoping that she might have put in a Harbour Freight for me. She said if she remembered, she was going to stick one in. But you can't tell somebody what to send you, can you? Because it's very rude. It would be very rude. It would. But I know she always sends me something gorgeous. Her and Teddy do. I've got their second box on the go. I've got which I can pack up now because I got a load of stuff yesterday it's more of a treat box, the second one, Christmas treat box to the first. So I know Teddy will love it to bits, and there could be a bit of scrapping on some of it, but you know, that's what I like. Because Teddy says I've got good taste in candy. I try. You only first send to somebody you don't know, it's quite, know their tastes as such, because our chocolate is so different to the American chocolate. So we thought, right, we'll just give them a variety. 3350. And I don't think, the only thing I think they didn't like that sent them was the Marmite challenge. I don't think either of them like that. It was like, no, Carl, you can keep the Marmite. Keep the Marmite over there in Britain, and that's quite all right. We don't want it over here. No, I don't think they were too keen on the Marmite one. P. So I said, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't. So I'm going to put that over on there. I could do it Millie now because she's got the nails. But you're all shouting at me there's an easy way to do this. Once you get a corner, it's fine. There you go. Six, 4, 7. 6, 4, 7. What colour that looks like? A greeny colour, isn't it? What's the bet? There's nothing like green. Probably be a brown though, wouldn't it? 6, 4, 7. You'd think that would it be easier if they were in order in here, wouldn't it? Instead of all over the place on the bags. You know, if the bags came in the same order as they do on the canvas sheet. But that's me being lazy, in it, not wanting to hunt for them. That's okay. What other numbers can we have? It's in that corner. Number 4. The dog's crouched up on the settee because she says it's too cold to be doing anything, which I can't say I blame her, because it is rather cold. I had to defrost the car this morning before taking the girls to school. I took a couple of jugs of water to do the whole of the car. Because my car, if you waited for the car to defrost the windscreen, you'd be there probably an hour. And as you know, it's illegal to have your car running even in your driveway if you're not sat in it. And I wasn't going to sit in the car for an whole hour while it decides to defrost, because my car's an old car. It's 2007. Yeah, 2007. So it's like 13 years old. So, you know, it's on a bit of a go slow. You know, just a little bit. Can't say I blame it. I'm always on a go slow while the body's always on a go slow. Now I saw them a minute ago. Where are they? 3, 3, 4, and I want 1, 4, 1. That's 301. That's 400. You alright, Josh? You going out?
You record it?
Yeah, but it's alright. You still talk. You going to Grandad's or not? Are you going now or later?
No.
Alright then. Will you make sure he's eating?
Yeah, we'll do.
Thank you. Safe journey. Josh going up to see his granddad. He's a good lad. Granddad lives about, oh, there's it. There it is. Lives about 10 miles away, just over 10 miles away. So he's very good. That's another AV look. Can you see them sparklies in there? Let me see them. Can I see them? Don't they look good? Yes. So I had to put them in there. E and a H because they're on their own there, so I'll end up losing that one. Yeah, so it'll take about 20 minutes because it's bendy old road, because it's only like single, you know, single lane traffic. We don't have any dual carriageways or motorways or anything near us. I think the nearest one is probably an hour away. And that's a dual carriageway, and probably the motorway is probably an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Oh no. just over an hour away in one direction and nearly 2 hours in. If we went west, it's about just over an hour. If we went north of Wales, it'd be about 2 hours before you get to a motorway. I think Josh likes having his own car as well. Does make it easier. And he picked the girls up a couple of times. Oh, there's a couple of babies left in there. He picked the girls up a couple yesterday for me, which was nice. And last week, like 2 days. And they love their big. Oh gosh, look at the mess I've just made. They love their big brother. Picking them up because they say he has his music on and the windows down, and you know, apparently it's not cool for mum to have her music on loud or have her windows down, but it is cool for the big brother. I went, oh, I said, is my music that bad? No, but it's just not cool, mum. You don't have your mum's window, it's embarrassing. But it's not embarrassing with the big bruv. I said, oh, okay. 3326, 3326, 3326. Three, three, two, six. Yes. So I don't think he'll be back in time to pick them up because it's 1:45 now in the afternoon. So by the time he gets to Grandad's, it'll be 2:05. Mind you, he might, because he goes up and sees Grandad, but he doesn't, not unless he's helping him with the garden or something, or helping him to do Pacific something, then he's usually back within sort of an hour and a half. Swig of tea, coffee, whatever you're drinking. I try not to slurp. Number 7. There's a number 7 there, so we'll have that one. So I have American style pizzas tonight, because they're far tastier than the British pizzas, I have to say, and I don't mind admitting it. I just had a thought. If I asked Millie, because she's not doing hers for a while, I could de-kit hers, well not de-kit it, but re-kit it into bags and nick her Harbour Freight. Because she's doing a landscape diamond art club that she had off Becky's Madness and Crafts. And she's doing that one with the Harbour Freight. But she might if I talk nicely to her. Pretty please. Christmas is coming, and if you want what you want. No, I wouldn't blackmail her. She's a good kid. They both are. They're both good kids, but she might let me have it. I'll probably put the idea then, and she'll want to work on it again. But she wants to do some Christmas presents for her friends. She wants to do. I got some Daz. Not Daz, is Das, is it? Daz, DAS. Clay, air dry clay. She wants to make some jewellery out of it for her friend. She's got some ideas in mind of what she wants to do. So I said fine. So I got her that, but I got a big block because Jessie's going to make Lisa. Lisa Bradley's asked if Jessie would make her not hot dog, burger. Cover minder. So she said she'll have a go, Lisa. She said she can't really remember how she done it. Well, I said, I think she YouTubed it or TikToked it or whatever it's. Is it TikTok or something? TikTok. Oh, I don't know. Something like that. So I said if she gets on there again and has a go, and I said. Lisa, I said, if it's all right with you, Lisa, she said, tell Lisa just to give me what she thinks it's worth when I do it. So what I'll do, Lisa, is she'll make it and then I'll show you. I'll send you an inbox with it and you can say yay or nay or whatever. But she was quite chuffed that you asked her to make it. She said, really, you're not just saying that? I said, no. I said, you can ask Lisa yourself. So she was dead chuffed. I think it made her day. So thank you for that, Lisa. And I need, once I've done this as well, tonight I might cut up some fabric for some, what are they called, folks? Oh, what are they called? Project bags. So I might do some project bags. Cut out the material. As such, I want to do an apron as well, but I haven't got enough material, so I need to. But what I might do is look as if I think I've got like old quilt or something, or a cover, or a old curtain in the shed that I might make it out of that, save buying some material. I haven't really got the funds now to, so I want to use all the money that I have got left. Well, one, I've got to pay 220 quid near enough for my glasses in 2 weeks, which will take a big chunk. But I also want to use whatever I've got for the kids' Christmas presents. Because like Grant's money goes on bills, and then the bit he makes on crafting, most of that goes on bills, to be truthful. And then if we do get a little bit extra, we treat ourselves to a Chinese. If he does well at a craft fair. Right, where's number 400? Is a brown colour. There it is. So, I don't know. But what I might do is get some material out of my Patreon money. So if you don't know what my Patreon is, that is where people help to support my channel, so I can bring things and show you different things, and whether it's cross stitching, colouring, diamond painting related, I will bring it to you all. So everybody donates a little bit. Well, they go and have a look. There's 3 different tiers, and the 3 tiers you get different privileges. So you might get like this week I probably might do like a bit of a vlog thing or something. Then I'd put it on there. Some is depending on what tiers and what type of video it is and who can see it. But you get privileged information, which everybody gets, and which I don't put publicly on my channel. And then some things you'll get like an early access to before everybody else, or I might ask your opinions about something that I want to do that I don't put out public, and then depending on what my Patreons say is what I do. And also, like I've just put out to all my Patreons, I sent them project bags. Depending on what tier you were on was depending how many project bags and notion bags you got. But even if you were on the lower, you had a nice size project bag and a nice notion bag to match, and I'm hoping everybody liked it. I think they did. I don't know whether they'll be able to use the notion bags or not, but they, but hopefully they can. But I enjoyed making them because they were made from the heart on my Winky Wonky machine by my Winky Wonky hands. So yeah, so I'll probably use the money that I get from that this month. I might buy a bit of the fabric, couldn't I? Because I want to have a go at making some flat bottom project bags as well. 3325 is like a bluey colour, is it? 333. I've got them all laid out here and I still can't see them. that one that's hiding? Yes, it is. It's the one that's hiding. You could have told me. Said, cow, it's the one under there. But yeah. So I got a couple of bits for Jessie off the Black Sale, Black Friday. Not much, but you know, £5 off is a £5 off, isn't it? Didn't find much, as I said before. So I'm hopeless at putting these things back in here tidy. They go in any old higgledy-piggledy and I put them right at the end. Oh, 45 needs to be over there. I'm making a right hash of this, aren't I? But a kid could do this better than me, couldn't they? Let's do these up here before I lose 5, 6, 7 and 8. So Grant, all I've got for Grant so far for Christmas is some hot chili sauce stuff. You know, it's one of the really expensive ones for him to try. But he says, and I want to get him a nice jacket because like a fleecy, so not fleecy, but the one he's got is like a denim jacket with fleece in the inside. That's got really old, and then he's got a nice animal jacket. It's like a cotton material on the outside and then fleecy on the inside and with a hood, and it's really, really nice. But he's been wearing it to do his carving in the garden, so he has got paint on it. He's now got glue on it, and he always says, I say, don't wear your best stuff out in the garden because it gets, oh, it'll wash off, it'll wash off. No, it won't wash off. That's why I keep saying, wear your scraps when you're in the garden doing your stuff. Don't wear your best clothes. Oh, but it's warm, so it's ruined. So, but I can't find one I like at the moment. I have been looking. Ones I can find well, not too trendy, but are too young looking for him, because like we're both in our 50s. He doesn't want something that a 20-year-old would wear, or Josh, you know. Josh would be dead embarrassed if his dad bought the same sort of things that he wears. So, but the girls said they want that to be off them and Josh. So I said, well, it's something he needs, so we might as well get it as a Christmas present. 301. I mean, when they were little and they'd say, oh, I want this, want that. And I say, yeah, you can have that for Christmas. Yeah, you can have that for Christmas. But as they get older, things get more expensive. You know, they want the bigger, not that they're greedy and want bigger things, but their things are more expensive the older they get. Like Jess wants a gaming chair. Basically, well, it was because she does her homework at her desk where her game system is and where her telly is. So she wants a comfortable gaming chair that she can do her homework sat doing and play the games and watch telly, which is fine. But like, you're talking like probably 100, 150 quid for one that's comfortable. I don't want a narrow one because there's nothing worse than trying to squeeze your arse in a narrow chair. So I want her to be able to have a cushion and be comfortable and whatever. So they're about 150, between 100. So I'm going to have a look round. Been looking all weekend to see if I can find one. So I found one that's roughly the same for about 100. And then she's got her trainers, and then she'll just have little tiny bits and pieces, like some ear pods and things, you know, £15 ear pods and a book. And she wants a little earring for a top, which I think is about £3 or something like that. I said that can go in her stocking. And as you know, Josh wants things for to do with his horse riding. Millie's not really asked for much. She has sent me a list over. What did she put on a list? She sent me a little thing on Messenger with it on, which I thought was quite clever. Millie likes to do lists. She said it helps her if she puts it it puts everything down. She knows where she's going. I thought it was quite ingenious. I must take a leaf out of her book and be a bit more organised. Because I am terrible. Sometimes I'm really organised, and then other times I'm, well, so unorganised it's unreal. But you feel good when you've got things organised. I mean, I've got a Christmas organiser down there that I usually use. And have I used it this year? Nope. Usually I've got it all set up. I've started writing out the stuff that I need to do. You know, no. Oh, she wants an Assassin's Creed Valhalla, is it? Because she likes the Assassin's Creed games. So she wants the new one of that. She wants the extension pack for Sims 4, the Snowy Escape, which you got to get online. So I said I'll buy that on Christmas Day, I said to Grant. And then she can download that. And oh shoot, wrong button. She wants a eyeshadow palette, which isn't only a couple of £1. Calendar, which was only a couple of £1. A chocolate orange, which is £1. It's some enamel pins, which she's got to send me, which I think were £2 each or something. And a barbell for her, industrial barbell for a top piercing, and I think that was £3.50 or something, and that's all that she's sent me. But I could literally give my girls some bubble bath, a bath bomb, some chocolate, and they'd be happy as Larry. You know, they wouldn't complain, because they've always said, you know, I've never lied to them about not having money, and I've always said, even when they were little, that Santa didn't buy the presents. Santa bought the presents, but we had to give Santa the money, and we'd tell him how much we'd got to spend, and then he would decide which toys he thought you deserved. And if he thought you weren't good at being a good girl, then he would return the money, and we could spend it on food. And they always believed that, so they weren't disappointed that their friend had got God knows what for Christmas. And then I didn't want them thinking like I did when I was a kid, that Santa didn't like me as like he liked my friends. But now I know, as you know, as you get older, you realise they didn't have the money to do it. So I thought, I don't want my kids to be that disappointed, seeing their kids get all the best of everything. So I used to say to them, well, this is all that Mummy and Daddy's got, and we'll give this to Santa, but you write your list, and then Santa will work out from your list what he thinks you deserve to have for Christmas. So they'd never know quite what they'd get, or if they'd get what was on their list. And of course now they just carry that through and say, you know, just whatever, Mum. If you can't afford it, that's fine. You know, chocolate orange. That's the only thing they all ask for, is a chocolate orange and a calendar. You know, the advent calendars. That's the only thing that they really, really like. Oh, and a Toblerones, if we can get them. Sometimes we can get hold of them, sometimes we can't. But apart from that, yeah, nothing. Have I lost number 11, or was that number 11? That's number 11. I thought I'd lost 11 then. I was going to say, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I've got 3 more containers to do. So number 11 is 550, which I know, which is a nice purple, it is. Come on. There's 2 in there, didn't want to jump out. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, no, am I going to sneeze? Sorry if I do sneeze, it'll probably sneak out. So yeah, so how many of you are doing winter with DAC with Rachel and Stephanie? I think they've got something like, what was it? Let's have a look. 868 members on the winter with DAC Facebook group. You have to ask to join that. Which is pretty straightforward. I think you could answer a couple of crafty sort of questions, but that's it. So we've got one more after this one, and then we'll get there. I'll just clear it all to the side and we'll put a couple of drills down, and then we can say you officially started winter with DAC. And I'll put all these away in the side of this box. And then I'll empty that bag and I'll put all the diamonds that I haven't used yet back in the bag. I shall be a good girl and put them away tidy. I should be a tidy girl for once. So 718. That looks like a reddy colour, doesn't it? Oh no, it's a pink. It's a bright pink. There we go, number 15. In it goes, guys, in it goes. Number 15. Right, let's get these organised a bit better. 45, 44, 43, 40 down to that. 37, 36, 32, 15. So that's what we've got so far. Yeah? So I'm going to slip them down the bottom of there. And I just knocked you flying, didn't I? So I do apologise. So I'll move my coffee to the side, move that to the side. I'm going to scoop all up to the back of my table. Move that to the side. We will get our picture. Use a candle so we don't burn a hole in it. Bring that down and we're going to start. Oh, there's some more there. Better not lose them. Right, can you see this bottom corner? Right. So, let's get my little magnet. And I'm just going to put up a bit of a corner. Put it on there so it holds it in place. So we want a plus sign. And what number's a plus sign then, folks? 36. We want a tray, don't we? We get one of the Christmas trays out. The Christmas tray, yeah. So we've got the Christmas tray, we've got a Christmas pen. Don't let that switch off. Right, guys. Oh, look, I wondered where that piece of glue had gone. We are going to put some drills down on Winter with DAC, Afternoon Tea by Randall Spangler by DAC. Here we go. Yes, look at that, folks. I do like rounds. I like squares, but rounds is nice. That doesn't have much wax in. So I used that yesterday a lot, didn't I? And I haven't changed the wax. We'll complete this little corner here. And then I have to go and find a trouser hanger to hang this one up in the mess behind me, because that's where I hang them when I'm doing them. I need to get a big A2 portfolio so I can put some of the bigger ones away in portfolios that are done at the moment. They're just hanging behind me. And there's one there, the snowman one I got, was it last year? That I've got no intentions this year of doing. I will get round to it sometime, but it's hanging there because it's so big. It doesn't fit in there because I got an A3 portfolio, but yeah, it doesn't fit in there. It needs an A2 size because I've got one A3 with completed diamond paintings in, and I've got an A3 with ones that need to be done. They're usually the ones that come in bags. They come in a box, and I'm not doing them yet. I'll put them back in their box and store them. So I've emptied the cupboard directly behind me now, so I'm going to start storing them all in there out the way. That's the plan, unless the cupboard gets, well, at the moment it'll have to be after Christmas, because between you and me, that's where I'm storing all the Christmas presents for everybody. Because they think this cupboard behind me is chock-a-block full, because it was chock-a-block full, and I'm not telling them any different. So that can hide prezzies. I'm not saying I'll go hunting for them, but I've got a feeling Jessie might. I don't know whether Millie would, but they are, you know, but I'm not going to give them the chance. So I thought, well, they don't know, don't hurt them. And I've got somewhere to store it. It used to be like under the bed or in the wardrobe or the back of the cupboard under the stairs and things like that, because they didn't think of looking. I mean, last year I was well organised and I wrapped everything as it came in. Like Millie had one paper, Joshua had another paper, Jessie had another, and Grant had another. So I knew whichever paper it was belonged to whatever person. But I haven't bought hardly anything in. I think I've got about 3 presents in, that's it. I'm so not organised this year. But it don't matter. I said I'll get there. And the girls will always help me for wrapping the family ones up. You know, they're pretty good like that. Millie loves wrapping up stuff. She's a bit of a perfectionist though. She likes it just so. Me, no. I used to wrap boxes for a profession. Well, not as in gift wrap. I used to make box files. So I used to have a massive piece of paper. It was cut a certain way and you had to glue each box cover on individually. And you had to do about 55 boxes an hour, and that was hard going, I can tell you. So yeah, so I don't take any pleasure in wrapping anymore. Millie said, oh, it's a different kind of wrapping. I said, it's still putting a paper round a gift or a box. She said, well, yours was box file stationery. I said, I don't care. I said, I did it for 20 years on and off. So I said, it gets on. I start off really tidy. I start off really tidy doing them, and then after a bit I'm like, nah, that's enough. I've had enough now. And they get scruffier and scruffier. And then if the tape don't break, oh, that drives me demented. I've had I don't know how many tape dispensers in my time. Never found one that was any really good, but I think I might just use washi tape, because at least your washi tape you can just tear in your hand. That's quite good. Right, I'm getting carried away here, aren't I? I said I was only going to do that corner. So there you go. We've kitted some up. I'll finish kitting up when I get some more storage. And we've started winter with DAC. Whoop, whoop. So I'll better put that back down before you do it. That's on it. So with that, all that's left to say is thank you ever so much for stopping by and watching. If you haven't subscribed, you might think about pressing the old subscribe button. And there's a notification button by the side which tells you when I go live, which usually is Sunday, or when I put up a new video, which is a couple of times a week. If you want to have a chat, there's a comment section down below, or my social media is also down below. If you'd like to support my channel, there's Patreon, and my Happy Mail form, because sometimes I send out Happy Mail, is down below. So with that said, take care, look after yourselves and stay safe. Love you all.